video, guys. You can subscribe. So guys, make sure write in the comments which one part's your favorite. I need your feedback. And guys, make sure save pets, don't hurt them. And
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The Fluffy Family, A Tale of Colors and Cuteness. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. In my home lives a queen with fur so soft and so peculiar that she looks like she's wearing a royal gown. My cat, the mother of the house, has a coat of white mixed with a gentle touch of light brown. Her appearance gives off an air of sophistication, as though she's always ready for an important ball or at least a photo shoot for a fashion magazine dedicated entirely to cats. She moves gracefully around the house, her tail swishing behind her like a flowing train of velvet. If she had a crown, I'm certain she would never take it off. Her partner, the father cat, is no less majestic in his own way. He wears a solid gray coat, sleek and classic, almost like a well-tailored suit. Compared to the queenly mother, he has a gentlemanly aura, quiet, calm, and patient. If she's the elegant star of the show, he's the dependable background music that makes everything feel complete. While the mother cat demands attention with her grace, the father quietly observes, always ready to step in with a soft purr or a comforting presence. Together, they make quite the couple, a royal pair, one dazzling and radiant, the other noble and reserved. Of course, despite their majestic appearances, they are still cats, which means they occasionally chase their tails, jump into boxes that are far too small for them, and sneak bites of food when I'm not looking. Royalty, yes, but with whiskers and a mischievous streak. Then, the big day came. The house was filled with the tiniest squeaks, like soft violin notes played on the smallest strings. The queen and the knight had become parents, and suddenly, the quiet corners of the house were filled with wriggling little bodies. A litter of kittens had arrived, and they were, without question, some of the most adorable creatures ever to walk, or stumble, on this earth. Each kitten was like a little piece of art, as if a painter had mixed the fur coats of both parents on a palette and brushed them onto these tiny, meowing canvases. Some kittens had snowy white patches like their mother, while others wore elegant gray streaks from their father. A few had the most charming combination, light brown mixed with silver gray, making them look as if they were dipped in warm caramel and dusted with starlight. Their fur patterns were like fingerprints. No two were exactly the same, but all of them carried traces of both mom and dad. Watching them tumble over each other was like watching a live comedy show. One kitten tried to climb onto a cushion, only to slide right back down as though gravity had a personal grudge against it. Another discovered its own tail and spent a full 10 minutes spinning in circles, chasing that fluffy prize that never seemed to be caught. The mother cat looked both proud and slightly overwhelmed, as if she was wondering how on earth she had produced such chaotic little furballs. The father cat, on the other hand, sat at a distance with a look that could only be translated as, "Well, good luck, dear. I'll just sit here and supervise." The house transformed overnight into a playground. My slippers became mountains for the kittens to conquer, my blankets became secret caves, and my furniture became jungle gyms. I often found myself laughing out loud as the little ones turned every corner into a stage for their endless comedy routines. It was clear they were not just kittens. They were entertainers, acrobats, and professional charmers rolled into one fluffy package. Living with this little feline family taught me more than I expected. It wasn't just about feeding them or cleaning up after their adventures, and trust me, there were many adventures. It was about observing life in its purest, most innocent form. Each kitten, despite being so small, carried such big personalities. Some were bold explorers, climbing anything in sight. Others were shy observers, peeking out from behind their siblings. A few were natural comedians, always tripping, tumbling, or meowing at the wrong time. But beyond the laughter, there was also a quiet lesson in unity and love. Watching the mother cat patiently groom her little ones, even when they wriggled and resisted, reminded me of the selfless patience of care. Seeing the father cat, though less involved, still lying nearby as if to provide silent reassurance, was a gentle reminder that presence itself is a form of love. And when the kittens curled together into a single, purring pile of warmth, it was impossible not to think about the beauty of family. Messy, noisy, imperfect, but so deeply comforting. My home became brighter with their presence. Yes, there was fur on my clothes, scratches on my furniture, and the occasional surprise gift left under the table. But in exchange, I gained a front-row seat to the comedy of life, performed by tiny actors with whiskers and wide, curious eyes. These kittens, with their patchwork coats of white, brown, and gray, carried not just the beauty of their parents' fur, but also the spirit of joy that only the innocent can bring. In the end, I realized that perhaps the best things in life come in unexpected forms. Sometimes they arrive meowing at 3 in the morning, demanding milk. Sometimes they tumble across the room, chasing a dust bunny as though it's the grandest treasure. And sometimes they remind you, without saying a single word, that happiness can be as simple as a warm pile of purring fur and the laughter that follows. Life often mirrors the playful chaos of a litter of kittens, colorful, unpredictable, and full of tiny surprises that make everything worthwhile. Just as the kittens inherited the best traits of both their parents, we too inherit values, habits, and lessons from those who came before us, whether family, mentors, or experiences. The way the mother cat patiently cares for her little ones while the father provides quiet support reminds us of the different but equally important roles people play in our lives. In modern life, where speed and productivity often overshadow connection, we can learn from this furry family. Love does not always require grand gestures. Sometimes it is patience, presence, and simply creating a safe space where others can thrive. The kitten's curiosity also serves as a gentle reminder for us to approach life with wonder, to explore without fear of failure, and to laugh at our own stumbles. We don't need everything to be perfect. Scratches on the furniture and fur on the clothes are part of the joy. Likewise, imperfections in our daily lives are not flaws to erase, but memories that build character. Happiness often comes in small, messy, playful packages. We just need to notice them.